Welcome to the whitest house. Slave souls haunt the halls when the light is out. Except the blood of the poor and the wet they mouth. The last gas of a world that is dying out. Welcome to the whitest house, where every room is a tomb that they lie about. Where you can put your filthy feet on the finest couch, and for the right amount, you can even buy it out.
That's the essence of your entire political identity. You might be a white supremacist.
Do it again.
Do it one more time. I wasn't ready neither. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so we're officially official.
Yes. We are officially this week in white supremacy. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome black.
Welcome black.
Welcome black.
To this week in white supremacy.
This week is white supremacy.
So my name is Jasiri X. I'm co-founder and CEO of One Hood Media, and to my immediate right.
That makes me feel so happy. It's your girl, Miracle, here. So I don't get fined.
Would you be still basking in the southern glow? was it for this damn show?
Damn.
I gotta come back.
I'm here, turning up, ready to talk about why people should have IUDs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Mr. NLS, brother?
It's your boy Treble NLS. Next level sipping.
Okay.
You know we out here.
Flagged up with the teacup. The teacup got a flag on it. I like that. And
yeah, man.
what are your acronyms for the day, brother?
Well, it's the bold and the beautiful. The toxic avenger. The well manicured manipulator.
Okay.
You know, come on, man.
Oh
the revolutionary but gorgeous one. The supreme Asiatic intelligently divine.
Oh my God! Here we
Come
go.
on, bro.
Here we go, Saeed.
Yes.
Well, so
yes.
I guess any updates from the week? Anything happened that you all personally did that you want to?
No.
Oh. That's only in the close friends. If you don't see the green circle, you don't know.
That's funny. I watched some white people go pickle juice over the weekend.
Oh,
bro, I pre that on your story
I
still.
did see
Yeah.
that.
They had the pickle juice milkshake, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Like,
And y'all didn't bring me anyone.
had-
Here's the thing.
They had chocolate covered pickles.
that's wild.
that's a violation.
good.
That is a
100%.
Violation.
Wait,
so good. I am.
You've had a
so
chocolate-covered pickle.
mad.
Is that what you're telling me,
I
Miracle?
am so mad.
No.
I miss Picklesburg. I live for Picklesburg. Everybody was
yeah.
like, "Who wants to be outside with some pickles, drinking pickle juice?" This person.
That
Oh,
just sounds
I was
wrong,
so
man.
mad.
No,
Like,
wrong.
I literally thought it was next month, and there were tears.
and there were mad people there too.
Bro,
I was
like,
expecting
I don't.
that.
To me, that's white. That's white supremacy.
It's like,
Yes.
it's
Chocolate and pickle, white supremacy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's
me,
the
that's
same
unequivocally.
thing. It's the salty and the sweet. It's the same.
it's
It's
absolutely
the same
not.
thing. You do
No.
the bitter
Cucumber
chocolate.
and chocolate should not
But
be
cucumber,
close.
it's pickled, a pickled cucumber.
No, I'm not
It's like
with
it's
it.
pickled, but it's so fun. You get pickles from all over the world, different flavors.
What's
and
the
then you
difference?
remember,
I'm about to say.
because you can put it. You can soak it with vinegar. You can soak it with alcohol. You can put like peppers, garlic, different
don't know.
seasonings. You use sweet pickles, spicy pickles, butter pickles, dill pickles. There's different type of pickles, and
I
then
never-
you can
look-
take the brine and you can like use the pickle juice as the
Miracle
brine
is
for
going
meat.
to fuck in right
And-
now.
Miracle is hype.
Like,
Miracle
so
hype.
mad.
It was like she.
I am so mad I miss Picklesburg. So next
I see
year,
that. Wow. I never
and
knew
then
you
little
were.
pickle. There's art. There's hats.
Yeah,
there's
didn't know.
buttons. There's pins. It's a thing.
I did
It's
not know
okay.
you were a pickle enthusiast.
man.
Like wow. Like
Fried
that's
shrimp,
Not only a
butter,
client, she's the
shrimp.
president. The president of the pickle fan club. Like, Miracle was out here with it.
Listen.
Do you like Vlasic? Like, what's your go-to?
Oh, like,
The go-to
it's something
brand?
Totally different.
Yeah. What else is black? I mean, did I miss something?
Yeah, I have no
You
idea.
said a different word.
said
Yes,
Vlasic.
Vlasic is good because it's a crunch. I do like the
That
crunch.
was with the stork, right? The stork was Vlasic?
Yeah, I can't even. Do they even make those commercials? I can't even.
I don't even
remember.
know, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
detest
And you
sweet
know
pickles,
they-
though.
The golden age of commercials is so far behind us.
But then also,
That's facts.
Heinz I guess, Heinz,
No longer Heinz Field.
no longer Heinz Field, man.
Was
They
it-
took
was
the
it-
took the
that's
ketchup
sad,
bottle
man.
down.
Was it
You know what I'm saying?
the Great Green Architectural Field or what
Is
is
it
it?
Accenture? Is that what it is?
A creature?
That's what I was calling it.
Acrosure?
It's Acrosure.
Acrosure?
I called it a creature for like 2 days. But it's Acrosure. Acrosure.
What's that
Stadium.
machine called over there that makes coffee?
Yeah, I don't know, brother. I get mine from a unnamed corporation.
An unnamed corporation?
Yes. Well, speaking of outside,
Outside.
black people were outside.
Oh, man. In case you forgot how we yak outside.
And this is wild because, right now we're talking about the reemergence of COVID.
Yeah.
Right? All of these different variables that like a second COVID sweep is among us. You know what I'm saying? But, what we didn't know is that there was a pandemic of racist
Muppets.
racist Sesame Street characters. We did not know that there was a pandemic. Apparently, at Sesame Place, the Sesame Street characters do not, high five, hug, or show love to black children.
And in case you
And you might even get smacked if you get too close to one of these characters. There's a bunch of
in case you forgot or didn't know, think we was playing. Like
there's a thread.
You gotta large it up.
yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna get there because there's a whole thread. You
asked us to help you. So
yeah,
I
well,
was
I
trying
mean,
to help
yeah, but I
you.
was trying to show the whole.
This is why I don't be
everything,
submissive. Every
you
time
know?
I try to follow instructions, it never goes well.
Rosita, we gotta find out who's in that Rosita. Look, Rosita was like, "Oh, let me hug this white child." Oh no, you ain't getting nothing.
That's not
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. Here's Rosita again, ignoring a black child. Hey, Rosita. Hey. Oh no, ain't nothing going on over here. Rosita had security with her that time. There's another child. This is Rosita again. Yo,
it's all Rosita.
Hey, is Donald Trump in that Rosita?
Racist Rosita, the whimsical white supremacist.
Who said it's okay, Big Bird?
That was a polite curtsy. Until she seen this nigga.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Oh no,
Absolutely not.
I hate these nigglets.
But this was the one. This final one was the one that went viral. These two little girls, because Rosita was like, nah, niggas. Oh no. You get
Straight up.
You get no love.
You get no love from me.
But this is just obviously racist Rosita is the number one offender at Sesame Place. But there were more, Farouk. There were videos of, like I said, Bert smacked a child.
Is that in this thread?
There was videos of I saw one of the Sesame Place characters knock a child down, like belly knock a child. I mean, hey, bro, people are putting out all of these videos. So what do y'all think about Sesame Place? Yes.
So, like, if you can't take your kids there without them experiencing racism, anti-blackness, what are you supposed to do?
Somebody said that Sesame Street was a sundown town.
Well, the sun was up. The sun was up.
I said, damn, that is cold-blooded. I mean, no, but you're right, though, right? Sesame Street, Big Bird, Oscar, Elmo, these were all to educate and learn. And, was Count Dracula Sesame Street, or was that something else?
The counting count?
Yeah.
He was
that
Sesame Street.
Yeah, Ernie and Bert. So this was all to show us positivity, but apparently when you go to Sesame Place, those are some different people inside those costumes. Trouble?
So Rosita, as we can see, is what I envision when white people say, I don't see color. Because she completely overlooked every black child that she saw.
But she would be seeing color if she overlooked the black child, right?
She didn't see the blackness.
Oh, yeah, right. It's almost like the color is invisible to her because she don't see it.
But I also wonder, because somebody said that this was close to Philadelphia.
Yes. According to people, Sesame Place is Philadelphia.
So I don't know if this is like the neighborhood of Philadelphia or like the suburbs. Because I'm also wondering if like this Sesame Place is one of these gentrified areas where they don't expect black people to be.
I can't see how you have something outside of Philadelphia and don't expect it. No, I don't think it's not that they didn't expect black people. It was as if they had like a racist character meeting before the opening of the park, and they all kind of got together and was like, "This is what we gonna do, right?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you see a black child, ignore them. You want to see tears in their eyes. You want to see them cry. If they get too close, defend yourself. It was almost like they have experience. You can't be outside of Philadelphia.
It says
and not have
Langhorne, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but if that's outside of Philadelphia, black people are going to be there. There's black people there. Like I said, a lot of black people, and they got their phones out. It's like, who knew like recording the police would go into like, make sure you're recording the Sesame Place characters.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Farouk, you have any commentary on this, brother?
I want to, but like I'm just flabbergasted. Like, you know, Sesame Street was supposed to be like the most inclusive place on the planet.
100%, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sunny days,
Yes.
everything. Is that the Sesame Street song?
That's the melody. I mean,
Is that it though? Yeah.
Do we know what Rosita's supposed to be? Is Rosita like?
Are any of the, I thought they're just like anthropomorphic, like.
Well, you know, Big Bird is a bird. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yes.
So like, what
And
is?
Snuffleupagus is a
It's
mastodon.
funny now because when you pull up Rosita on Google,
Racist.
racist Rosita.
Man.
She is supposed to.
Oh, the first bilingual puppet on the show.
I
Rosita
mean-
comes from Mexico.
There's a whole conversation there that I don't even want to start right now.
Uh-oh.
There's a whole conversation
about Mexican anti-blackness.
No, listen.
Oh, man.
hey, white supremacy has no color, man. Everybody practices.
I'm not ready.
Oh my God.
I'm not ready to delve into that today.
I'm this one. I'm gonna sit this one out.
Just Rosita as a whole, or just
Well, no, I can
bilingual racism?
Yeah.
I mean,
It
you know,
says she's
like
supposed
you-
to be a monster, and I see why.
Yeah, like white supremacy is global. You know what I'm saying? But that
Absolutely,
is, you know, that's a different conversation. But it is funny that now when you pull up Rosita, it's all about this, like just think about how like one person in a suit.
Yeah.
Well, it obviously hates black people because there's multiple like video evidence of them, like, but has like ruined the brand.
Right.
Like, just imagine if you like created Rosita and you did it because you wanted Sesame Street to be even more inclusive.
Right.
So you create this bilingual character, and now
They're
it's
racist.
known for racism. Yeah.
The world is complex.
Yeah.
Nuance.
Are you gonna dress up as Rosita on Halloween and just ignore all the black people that come to your house?
So I tell,
that would actually be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Black person come knocking out.
We don't have any candy
Oh
for
no,
you.
no.
nah, nigga.
Get out of here. You were saying about Rosita Fruit?
Nah, it's just I'm thinking of the count. That's all I keep thinking of. One nigga. Two niggas.
Hey. So Sesame Place issued a statement, and the statement said, "Our brand, our part, and our employees stand for inclusivity and equality in all
they don't.
forms." Yes, that's not,
until
I don't. Have you watched the video? That is what Sesame Place is all about, and we do not tolerate any behavior in our parks that are contrary to that commitment. We also are and have always been committed to making sure every family and every child has the best possible experience at our parks, and we are incredibly disappointed when that doesn't happen. Regarding the incident yesterday, the costumes our performers wear sometimes make it difficult to see at lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss hug requests for guests.
For black guests.
that sounds convenient. That sounds very convenient.
Caption black.
Yeah.
The performer portraying the Rosita character has confirmed that the no hand gesture seen several times in the video was not directed at any specific person.
Just the black ones. Because black people aren't people. These nigglets are not people.
Rather, it was a response to multiple requests from somebody in the crowd who asked Rosita to hold their child for a photo, which is not permitted. So it actually was directed at a specific person. If there was someone in the crowd that was asking you, okay. The Rosita performer did not intentionally ignore the girls and is devastated about the misunderstanding.
I bet.
She's devastated she got caught.
Well, I mean, it says we spoke to the family and extended our apologies.
Did you
and
just
invited them
assume
back.
Rosita's gender?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Rosita.
Because we don't know
But I'm
what
not
the
sorry because you're racist.
Yes. Right. Like I said, we don't know who's in there. You know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
don't,
saying? We
yeah.
Who is racist in Philadelphia? Like,
white people. I mean, you seen what happened? They were trying to take down the statues of Columbus.
that is true. That is true.
Don't know.
It says, we spoke to the family and extended our apologies and invited them back for a special meet and greet opportunity with our characters.
Why would I want to come back
100%.
to be with these racists? Like
100%.
they'd be giving me begrudging hugs.
Mad that they got to hug you and touch you.
Like, and they might give me like one or two hard, like, you know.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
says, we apologize to these guests for not delivering the experience they expected, and we commit to do our best and earn their and all guests' visits and support. Wait. But the person who initially posted the video of the two little girls that went viral says they have not invited the kids back for anything. All caps. This statement
that was
is
all cap.
Yes. Blah, blah, blah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
This statement is the first and only time the family's heard about this offer, and Sesame Place has cut off all email communications. The entire statement.
You know how
a lie.
many channels you have to go to block an email address? Like, that actually requires effort.
I think they put out another statement too. I don't know.
Talking to everybody except for the people affected.
they gotta show up at the NAACP
Man, listen.
Oh my god.
awards.
Be like BT.
Oh my god.
Yo, you know what would be
Sesame
funny?
Street.
If the next Sesame Street episode had an apology from the Rosita
That
character.
would be
man.
hilarious. That would be. I mean, you almost got to do it right now because, like I said, like Rosita's brand is ruined.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rosita the racist. I mean, it's like that's a whole.
Lo siento, mi amores, en mi meyatas. That's a nigger in Mexican Spanish.
Oh my god! You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, stop it right now.
So now they said now they didn't go with the person didn't see you, right? Because it's like 9,000 videos now. It's every black family in Philadelphia got to ignore a video, right? It says, we sincerely apologize to the family for their experience in our park. We know that it's not okay.
That's why I fuck with Oscar the Grouch, because he let you know what he
let
stand
you know
off
top.
off the top. Listen,
Nigga, get away from my trash can.
Don't come near my trash. Don't come near me. I don't like Big Bird. Nobody. Let me just retreat to my.
But so this is Sesame Place's new statement, right?
Uh-oh.
We know that it's not okay. We are taking action to do better. We are committed to making this right. We will conduct training for our employees.
Sensitivity training assessment.
So they better understand, recognize, and deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience. You got this is how
I feel like you should just lean into it. And just be like,
come and get this racist experience.
Look, hold on. Let me just go. I had to look this up real quick. Here are the lyrics to Sesame Street. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away, on my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
No, nigger. Get out of here. Yeah. Only white people can come.
This is Neighborhood Watch, nigga. Come and play. Everything's A-OK. Friendly neighbors there. That's where we meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Oh, my God.
They said it's a sundown town.
Sesame Street.
It's a magic carpet ride. That should let you know right there that they're anti-Arab. It's a magic carpet ride.
Listen to that.
Every door will open wide.
This is how you know it gets bad. This is a CNN story. Raymond Santana, activist and one of the members of the Exonerated Five.
Oh my days, bro. Come on, man.
Now they connected Rosita to the Exonerated Five. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So
it's real in the field, bro.
I guess do you I guess my first question would be, I know like I'm the only, child, like if you had a child, you witnessed this. Would you? Because, people were saying they'd be rolling around in the park with this. How would you respond?
I might take them there so they can experience what racism looks like. It's an educational trip. You know what I'm saying?
I always say that's how my
Let's go
parents
learn about
felt.
racism.
Racism's everywhere, even on Sesame Street.
I'm like,
You
That's
niggas
a great
ain't safe.
lesson.
You niggas ain't safe. You're going to learn this today. You're going to learn today.
That's great.
Niggas lack safety.
Niggas
bro.
like safety.
you gotta be like, this is what happens when you don't listen to your parents. You gotta make it a teachable,
wow.
a teachable moment. Be like, if you don't want Rosita to ignore you, you gotta make sure you make it your bed.
Niggas learn supremacy.
That's just like a whole new. That's a whole new level of trauma. Where like you just,
that's what I'm saying.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
What is parenthood but like traumatizing?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Here goes Miracle. Children didn't ask to be born. They shouldn't have chores. They should get allowances.
But then, I mean,
yes, they should get allowances for the labor that they do. But the children are
That's wild.
expensive though, because
they say, but they also say like never meet your heroes, right? I mean, you know, you
Facts.
you come to see Rosita, and
you get racism.
no love. Oh my god!
I think it's funny how the statement said they're committed to making an inclusive experience when there's countless videos of stuff like this happening. So it's like, how committed are you?
Yeah, and real rap, like, to be honest, like, you ain't seen Mickey Mouse dissing no black, like, you know what I mean?
That we know of.
Yeah, right. Like,
that we
it
know
would be
of.
fascinating if, like, now, right, because I want to know, like, is there Disney World videos of, like, the princesses dissing black people?
I mean, they kind
Like,
of just
is
let
there-
that happen for their fans. Because remember when what's her face got cast as Ariel Little Mermaid? White people lost their fucking minds.
But I'm saying the characters, like, are people going to Disney World? Like, it seemed like this was, like I said, like some type of like this was
They had
their
an
MO.
agenda. Yeah, they had an agenda.
like they was meeting in the back and they was talking and they was like, "Yo, fuck these niggas." I mean, it was obviously, I don't know, are they recruiting strictly from like the Make America Great Again coalition, the MAGA, like
MAGA
only,
Muppets,
yeah.
MAGA Muppets.
MAGA Muppets.
Oh my god, that might have to be the name of the show.
MAGA
The
Muppets.
name
John,
of the
you hear that?
podcast.
Today's episode
MAGA
is
Muppets.
brought to you in part by Sesame Street
I mean,
and Skippy Peanut Butter.
so now I guess my last question would be like, so what should you do? Like, if you're Sesame Place or Sesame Street, like, how do you come out of this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, point blank, like, I don't care who's in that Rosita costume. They got to get fired, right? I mean, that's got to be part one, right? Whoever's playing Rosita has to be fired.
I mean, but how much do you make as like a puppet?
I guess enough to
Discriminate.
disrespect black.
I mean, that really doesn't cost much, I guess. But like,
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Sesame Place or if I was Sesame Street, I would make an episode dedicated to the other Muppets trying to teach Rosita how to not be racist.
no,
but
Rosita.
that's really a good idea. That's
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
Rosita, that's a little black
but
girl.
that's the thing.
Hey, but you got to have those little black girls, the very ones in the they got to be the ones on the
Yes.
show. They got to be the ones on the
But
show.
I thought that's what Sesame Street was about, though. Like they always had
It's
those
addressing
teachable
shit,
moments.
yeah.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I don't
Clearly,
know.
they failed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They missed the mark.
failed.
They
Yeah.
definitely missed the mark.
I think that's a simple, easy fix that they could do. I think that, just go like, oh, wow, we got to have some conversations,
yes.
Yeah.
Be fun. The Sesame Street characters got to go to sensitivity.
We got to go
training.
all the way back to when Mr. Rogers put his feet in the pool with the other nigga.
100%.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
we need that moment. We need something to like. People are out here wilding. Like this man this came out today. This mayor in Oklahoma talking about he's resigning because people are slashing his tires because they're mad that he's gay. Like a lot of stuff is
Damn, I
out
missed that.
here
A lot of stuff
happening,
is happening.
and
Yeah.
people
That's deep.
need somebody to be like, listen,
Tires are expensive.
like this rise and I know we're gonna talk about later, but this rise in like fascism is like doing too much. We need something like okay, y'all, we can have conversations, we can chill out, we can be friends,
But it is
neighborly.
But it is wild that most of us came up on Sesame Street. I mean, like we watched the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But obviously, like the principles of Sesame Street were
just
not
like Cookie
adopted,
Monster.
or Mr. Rogers was not adopted by this country. Like we did not adopt that. We adopted different principles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Any last words on?
Big Bird when it did that shit.
There were no pictures of Big Bird.
I just
know.
don't see Big Bird being able to do that shit, man. I don't know.
And that is, yeah. So Rosita.
Or my
I
nigga
guess
Snuffleupagus.
Sesame Place, are they even there? Are Big Bird and Snuffleupagus? I think
Maybe.
Snuffleupagus might have been the one that like knocked that child down, that black child on the ground. I think that might
Really?
have been. Bert,
Damn,
Bert
Snuffy.
slapped the little girl like.
I mean, you would expect
It's
that
wild
behavior
in
from
them
Bert, though.
streets.
Bert was a savage nigga. You know what I mean?
Would you
Didn't
expect
Bert
that?
call Ernie his roommate?
Yeah, he was like,
And Ernie's like friend to Bert. He's like, nah.
Bert's a Sagittarius.
Probably.
Oh wow! You know what?
But Bert got heavy Virgo energy.
You know what?
Bert got
Yeah,
heavy.
Bert's a Virgo
Bert
for
has.
sure.
I'm gonna look.
2 episodes in a row, y'all come for me.
So I don't know where y'all want to go next. You know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
really mad at Miss Pickles' birthday.
Well,
now I
Oh
think about
shit!
it.
What?
Bert, his birthday is 26th July, so that would make him a Leo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. When's
Okay.
Rosita's birthday? Is it the same as Trump's? I mean, I don't know what's going on. So there's a
No. What is no?
Rosita's a Sagittarius.
Oh,
7 December.
oh damn!
Miracle
I feel
does have
for
F them kids energy. She does have that Michael
I mean,
Jordan.
listen, now that Rosita is one of me, I bet like once in the past some kids jumped Rosita, and now she just triggered.
And they were
she
black.
Just, like,
They obviously were black.
she was like F them kids.
They obviously were black.
F them
kids.
black kids.
Oh my god.
Joking.
So I don't know where you all want to go. I mean, let's come here.
But-
Miracle. You had made a statement on the last show.
Okay.
Because we were talking about kind of this white supremacist battle royal, right? Between
Royal Rumble of racism.
the Royal Rumble of racism between Donald Trump,
The mayonnaise mayhem.
and Elon Musk. And you had mentioned the mudslinging was about to come out, right?
Right.
And so when I saw this story, I was like, wow, Miracle was on point. So apparently a story came out that Elon Musk's dad,
Oh yeah, I remember
This shit is
this.
fucking nuts.
who's 76 years old, confirmed
Some Game of Thrones
a
shit.
secret second child with his stepdaughter. And you can't tell me, Miracle, this isn't Trump and his people starting the mudslinging. So are we going to see this keep going, Miracle? I mean, this is wild. Oh, this is his second child with the stepdaughter.
See, that's what I thought, and someone told me it wasn't.
No, it says the two
the
already
second.
share a...
It's the second, and then he allegedly said that is what that is what the duty of people are, is to bring babies into this world. So while Elon is on his like 8th or 9th child,
Right, 9. Right, Elon has 9 children now. Right,
Oh,
because he
now
just
he's
had
competing
twins.
with his father. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
weird.
Yo, doesn't it sound like what I was telling you about yesterday? My man that went to the Navy and his
Oh yeah.
my man. So pre this, man, I'm gonna leave the names out, but my man, this is a true story, bro.
Oh, Lord.
My man went to the Navy.
Don't sue us, please.
My man went to the Navy, came back, and his dad got his girlfriend pregnant.
Oh no,
Bruv.
no. Well, right. No, now it's saying in this article, this is from the New York Post, that Elon has 10 children.
Elon got 10 kids?
Yeah, Errol has 7, but this was a child. I mean, like. And
So wait, is this Elon's stepsister?
yes, this is a
And
child.
now-
Not
That's
only
future
stepmother.
not only that, but it says Errol and Hyde. These are Elon's parents. Had 2 biological children together, but he also helped raise Jana, who was just 4 years old when he
Giving
became
Woody
the
Allen.
But very Woody Allen. Yeah.
Absolutely. You raise a child for...
You know what?
Oh, man. White
Next.
supremacy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That
that's
is
That's
the true blue
some
blood.
wild
that is the
shit
ick.
there.
That gives me the ick.
I mean, right. But again, right. But you're like, these are... And it's like, this is what a lot of these white folks aspire, or like white men specifically aspire to be to. These are your heroes. These are your gods. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Is this your king?
Is this your king? Is this your king?
So we did have, that's a crazy ass story. No, I know Miracle.
It's not about if it's better be about a Sagittarius or nobody
No,
from Atlanta.
Donald Trump is not going to get arrested. You said that. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what we have found now, and the every week some more January 6th information breaks. That's the Secret Service deleted text messages from January 5th and January 6th.
But how do they know they deleted them? Did they find the text messages? That's what I'm saying. Like, how, like...
They asked them for them.
Yes.
The record.
Yes.
And they said, we deleted them.
Oh, okay.
It says the Department of Homeland Security they asked for the Secret Service's text messages, right? And it says that their story about why they didn't have them. Oh, we don't have the text messages from January 5th and January 6th. And it was like, oh, first they said it was software upgrades. Then they said it was like they had to replace the phones.
I've definitely used that excuse.
I upgraded my phone.
As to why you can't find text messages or why you didn't text somebody.
Therefore, them
Yes.
text
Yes.
them text messages aren't mine. They must have been from that old phone. Huh?
Man, yep.
Oh my God.
Do they believe it?
He is
I'm
the
the-
what was your
The
name at the
well-manicured manipulator.
The well manicured.
The gorgeous gaslight.
Apparently, Miracle. That's horrible. Apparently, Miracle. The Department of Homeland Security did not believe it, and now that they're trying to, I guess there's a way that they can get or find or reconstruct these text messages.
I'm just hoping this isn't true because
You didn't know that? Oh my God, yes, friend. You can always go back and get your carrier can do a rollout of your text message.
yeah, I know. I mean, they did that shit in the wire. Like, I know it's real. It's just like I just hope no one ever has that much time with me.
Your personal, I mean, only if you're dating somebody who works at Apple or Sprint
or the
feds. Now for you, I wouldn't suggest that at all.
No, I would. No,
Yes.
no.
So now
We're
the
gonna be in
secret.
Guantanamo.
Facts.
They're like, how'd he get there?
Like, well, it's a funny story.
But it says so now the Secret Service has been subpoenaed.
That's
So
a lot of S's.
what is going on? Miracle, is this?
It was
Are
a
we gonna
coup and
find
it
it?
failed. Somebody missed their coup. We're gonna
Yes.
somebody missed their
Mr.
mark.
Q on the coup.
They
Mr.
did.
Q.
Somebody was supposed to do something, and we'll find out.
Right.
When
Well,
we're
you
in the
remember-
80s, and
remember-
the History Channel will have a
remember, Trump
special.
wanted to run into the Capitol, and if he did that, he might have never came back out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He might have just locked things down. But
He was gonna do a sit-in
I want to
in the
go to
Capitol.
the universe where that happened to just see it.
No, thank you.
I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
see it, man.
the universe where we're back in slavery.
Like, well, I mean, no, I mean that might.
But
work.
that would have been the
universe
hottest
where-
hip hop video ever because that man was out there recording his rap, and then
Oh, my God, yeah.
Trump would have just
Yes.
worked it.
Oh, bro, that would have.
The universe where Rosita is Secretary of State.
Man, Elon Musk is vice president.
But if you think about it, from a security aspect, you had the massive amount of people running for this distraction, right?
Right,
So you
yeah.
know that, well, tradition.
You are right. Someone dropped the ball here.
Yes.
I'm not
lapse
trying
in
to. I'm not trying to
communication.
implement myself. But usually, when they say something is about, you have something to be a distraction.
Right. We
Yeah,
saw
yeah, yeah.
JFK. Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Something's
yeah,
distraction,
yeah.
and the real stuff happens.
Yes.
You have the Secret Service allegedly working. You had AOC talking about AOC and a couple of squads didn't have the emergency buttons working
True.
in their offices
True.
and the
Yes.
alarms working.
Yes.
AOC was talking about the security Secret Service person looked like he was looking at her with rage and wanted to shoot her.
Wow.
All this stuff was happening.
Right. You also had, I guess you had one of them crazy congresswomen tweeted, "We're in the chamber." Remember, she tweeted out where they were. According to Liz Cheney, I don't know if it was Lindsey Graham or one of them told them the women to go to one side, and she was like, "No, that didn't sound right." You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I don't know if it was the black man shooting people.
Yeah.
And
or
they-
the
they-
black man. Remember the black man that ran the opposite way or whatever
So
that brother
they
did?
may have not included him in the secrets. They may have had the secret white meetings. Forgot to include the black officer.
What I want to know is, was someone shitting on the wall as part of this plan? Did they strategize this?
But
You
when
know
you
what?
think
At
about it-
1,400 hours,
But when you're
we're
thinking
shitting on the wall.
all of these different moving parts, something was supposed to go down that
Yes.
day.
Oh,
Yes,
something went
yeah.
down or something moved. It was called a bowel movement.
But like you said, Miracle, like you said, it was like the black people, you know what I'm saying, that kind of were the plan foilers in a sense of what went down. You
What
know
was
I'm
my
saying?
brother's name? Who was the officer who
forgot.
killed Ashley Babbitt?
I forgot.
He was like Crispus Attucks, but in reverse.
What is wrong with you? That man going through pain.
I'm trying to find the story.
Stressed out.
Yes, his name was Michael Byrd,
A real American hero.
100%. Lieutenant Michael Byrd says he fired as only a last resort, and basically said, he saved lives. You know what I'm saying? And
He
of
saved
course,
countless lives.
Countless lives. And remember,
Imagine how many more people would have shit on the walls had he not killed Ashley Babbitt.
I know. I mean, to be serious, like, think about it. Like, remember, it was Trump who kind of outed him.
Yeah, and Miracle was the one who said he's, before anybody knew.
Yes.
Miracle said he's black.
Yeah.
That's the only reason someone would be this demonized.
And think about it.
Black.
Here was
You're so fucking smart.
And this is wild, right? Because you had a situation where he basically was standing in defense of these Congress people. They were trying to break into the thing. He shot, Ashley Barrett, and then I guess, everybody kind of was like, "Oh, they serious now." You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to get shot, but this man has said like he's like been in hiding for months.
Yeah.
Received a flood of death threats and racist attacks. Now, mind you, when it was what was the guy that killed Michael Brown? What was the officer that killed Michael Brown?
Yeah,
Darren Wilson. Yeah. He got a GoFundMe. Like all of these other white officers that kill unarmed black people, they got GoFundMes and they got all type of support. Kyle Rittenhouse then got, let's give him millions of dollars to pay for his legal defense. But this man actually defended the United States Capitol.
That's what niggas get for joining the army and being policemen and shit.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But if he's not there, you know what I'm saying? We might have a different, whole different thing.
Them sound like other people's problems.
But it's like, don't sound like my problems. Like it's why, and this is how white supremacy works, right? He's not a patriot to these white people.
No, he's not, bro. He's public enemy number one.
That is fucking fascinating.
And they gonna put Rosita on his ass. Rosita gonna start waving them blicks in front of him.
Oh shit!
That's a glizzy.
I mean, he literally stopped like a coup in the United States,
man,
and allowed for the transfer of power, and he is being threatened with death.
Yeah,
he black.
What?
Yes.
Ayo.
We've been doing this show 86 weeks now.
Yes. I mean, but I feel you, bro.
That's what
it's still like mind blowing that this is how white supremacy works. He's a pariah for stopping a riot at the Capitol.
This makes me think. There's a comedian named Greer Barnes, and he has a segment where he's like, when I'm walking down the street and I see a white woman walking in my direction, I cross the street.
You got to.
I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's wild to see that this black man killed a white woman and is now being demonized as though he didn't stop.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The entire operation from going further than what it...
the entire narrative around that is just that Ashley Babbitt is a patriot that's being heralded by the right wing, the neo-right, alt-right,
her husband came out the other day and said, which to me was just one of the wild...
They've turned her into a martyr.
He said she was trying to stop the riot.
How?
By participating in it?
You know what I'm saying?
By breaking the glass?
And we saw the video. He was trying to tell you, yo, chill out. But he didn't want to shoot at first.
You're trying to break into the glass where these Congress people are, and this dude is doing their job. But that's actually what he tried to say. She tried to stop a riot by running into the Capitol with a whole bunch of other MAGA supporters and
she was going to stop it from the inside. She was a Trojan horse. Trojan horse.
I mean, but that's the wild. Well, back to the Secret Service. It said the Secret Service disputed.
Remember when they said they couldn't guard Obama because they were too spread thin? Remember that?
Secret Service been out here a while.
Hey, bro,
they've been out here.
The fact that Obama survived 8 years. It's kind of nuts. You know what I'm saying?
He was
kind
of
like I'm just saying, because it was he had more death threats than any other president, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. The fact that he survived 8 years is kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Lay low right now. Obama. Don't go to Sesame Place.
Don't go to Sesame Place, my nigga.
Just lay low right now.
But he had
bro.
the what's it called? When he was giving the speeches, didn't he have the big bulletproof glass?
Except for when he did the walk.
Right. That was the only time he didn't have that, right? Yeah.
And I was like, why he out the car? What the fuck? Get in the... I think everybody watched that. Was like, get back in the car.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy out here. So the Secret Service said that the phones were lost as part of a pre-planned system migration. I need to write that down.
Data migration. Yeah, bro, come on.
In January 2021.
Man, on these things in that.
And that the initial request for communication said weeks later, but the select committee questioned the Secret Service emphasis on that date. The participants said and noted that in the subpoena letter that the request for electronic communications, in fact, first came from Congress 10 days after the attack. So 10 days after the attack, they was like, yo, what's up with them Texas? And they was like, we got them all except for... Think about that. January 5th
That's
and
because
January
men are
6th.
just bad liars.
Hey, that's a horrible lie.
That's just like, because it's like, okay, you have this migration. Where is
I
the
thought I
OPM?
Was good until I started getting caught up, and I was like, damn.
Where's
maybe
the
I'm not as good as I
OPM
thought I was.
order? All this type of stuff he put in.
Yes.
And once you start asking questions like, friend, you should have just been like, we don't have it.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
got
it's like
it.
it's one thing if you say like we don't have any text messages, but when you come back like, yo, the 5th and the 6th, we don't got those.
You gotta pick. You gotta do the 5th and the 6th, and then you gotta pick a couple extra like random sporadic days to
Yes.
make it make
Yeah.
sense.
Yes.
Like when we try to update it and we lost these ones.
Yes.
Then we have this new system. We lost it.
Yes.
Men just don't know how to lie correctly.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Allegedly.
So, you know,
Ain't no allegedly about that. That's a fact.
I guess speaking of MAGA and you know, we apparently have a QAnon police detective
Oh, my days.
Listen,
here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Who's shot? Is anybody shot?
I don't want none of them problems.
Detective Amy Dice, who works with the Special Victims Unit, has been doing interviews with QAnon publications, the Enoch Times,
The Enoch Times?
and
Enoch.
other. They said like they went on her Facebook and Twitter that she's following a lot of QAnon accounts, and she did interviews. And what's interesting about it is the policy of the Pittsburgh police is that they're not allowed to do interviews
You got to clear it.
unless they're cleared. So,
Oh,
But funny thing is, you can be a white supremacist and still work for the Pittsburgh
100
City
police.
Police and the county because
you just can't make it public knowledge.
No,
So-
no, it's the part of their First Amendment rights because we have people have asked
wow.
that like if you were a white supremacist affiliated
Yeah, yeah,
person,
Proud
you shouldn't
Boys,
be able
Oath Keepers,
to
yeah.
be employed, and that's the thing will happen at the jail. And the sheriff, the warden came out and was like, "That is not a fireable offense."
That's wild.
Our citizens.
Shout out
they
to a
don't-
police union.
Yeah.
Look at this quote right here. She's trying to justify everything. Our citizens, they don't have a tolerance for pedophilia. We,
Our citizens.
What?
That's the one thing
we
across
don't.
all
We-
races and socioeconomic statuses.
but why would- what are
saving
we-
the children?
what are
All
we
I
talking-
do is hunt pedos. That's my job. I'm coming for you. And now the city is trying to take that away from me. The mission that I was put on this earth by God. To protect.
Oh,
Gee, why are we putting
my
God in
gosh,
every?
bro.
God is like, why are you involving me?
She said,
God
she
is
said,
God,
Everything.
Beyonce is like, why?
she said, City of Pittsburgh, I'm coming for you. What? So apparently she doesn't want to get the vaccine. And so she's been going on these shows talking about how, I guess she was one of the officers that wouldn't, you know, our former mayor said that all city employees have to be vaccinated. She was one of the officers that resisted and tried to.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Get your friend. Please get him.
Stop resisting.
Get your
But
friend.
it is, you know, it says she appeared on the Red Pill 78 podcast that has promoted fringe conspiracy theories of QAnon.
Fringe was a good show.
You had mentioned that she was on some other podcast where she talked about all she does is hunt pedos. I don't know. I mean, it's just like, you know, according to Pittsburgh police statement, they said that the detective had made false claims on several news outlets regarding employees being terminated for not following the vaccine requirement and stressed that residents were not in danger as any result of any manpower shortage. We want to be clear, there's no threat to public safety. Employees are aware that the discipline process is on hold while negotiations are underway with their union. The numbers this police employees is relaying to the public is inflated and erroneous. And so we don't know right now if this officer is going to be punished. They said the FOP has declined to make any comments.
Of course.
What do y'all think about a QAnon detective on the police
The
force?
FOP probably said that's probably her PR team.
Yeah.
They probably like, yo, we got the perfect outlets for you. Come over here and talk to these niggas about your crazy vaccine issues and
I think-
you know all these other things. I hate them niggas, man.
It's very fast. The whole conspiracy is very fascinating.
It is very fascinating.
And it just I love me a good conspiracy, but sometimes I have to be like, let me stop watching these videos.
Yes,
it's too much of a mind.
100%.
Like that's not. But for me, because we have a black mayor, I'm always concerned with people, especially police officers, who have access to information like schedules and routines and all of that are creating this division and leading this call. And
that's a great point.
That is what is worrying me, is that this person in their official capacity, they're not going on as a resident or a concerned citizen. They're using their official capacity to go and speak as an authority on an issue and kind of call other people. This idea that these white supremacists keep calling people to Pittsburgh is something that's very
100%
alarming to me.
Right. There's another thing it said. She said that in 2020 we were defunded in the whole defund the police movement.
Oh, that's a lie.
Right.
We asked for people to be defunded, and they said no.
And shout out
we
to
give them more money. Here's some more money for the Pittsburgh police.
And it says the city has not defended the police bureau or defunded the police bureau. Pittsburgh City Council increased the police budget by $5.2 million. So just like you said, like here's somebody, and that's what you're talking about, Miracle. Like here's somebody that's in authority. And here's somebody that's supposed to be standing for. I mean, it was this whole thread about like the public perception and private perception of police officers that I found fascinating, right? And it was talking about Uvalde, where we come to find out that there were 400 officers on the scene in Uvalde, Texas, that waited more than an hour before going into this classroom and shooting this killer after he killed all these children and teachers, right? Yeah. So we found out like it was like lies from the beginning, right? That, we found out the door wasn't even locked. It was video of these officers just standing around
fist
and
bumping and
put in hand sanitizer on there and not doing anything. But what he was saying was like the public persona of police is like police are like individuals that risk their lives for you. They're heroes, they're serving and they put their lives on the line. And they were like, in private, police are often told that your only job is just get home. Do whatever you can to get home, right? Get home alive from your shift alive. And so oftentimes when police are put in these positions, they're not going to put their lives on the line. And we kind of saw that in Uvalde. And so this idea that here's somebody obviously that not only has an axe to grind, but has a specific ideology. And now, like, if I come in contact with you, what will that do when you interact with me? If this is your ideology and this your thinking, and like you're not only believing in like things that are inherently false, right? You talking about what JFK is still alive or he's coming back and he's gonna be vice president or whatever. But like you're also like publicly.
I forgot they actually thought that.
Yeah, man. Remember they went to Dallas.
He'd be like
talking about JFK,
right?
bro. But you're also like actively like in the media spreading lies, knowing that this is not. Something that is like allowed in your department or in your role as an officer.
Yeah.
And it's like from what we know now, we don't even know if there's been any type of punishment for this officer. You know what I'm saying?
You'll never know.
Yeah. But let one of these black officers start coming up like,
Stay in the
critical
nation.
race theory.
Posting a bunch of Farrakhan videos. Right. You know what I mean? Like now you fired, right? You know what I mean?
Are there any members of the nation that are law enforcement?
We don't know.
Yeah, like I can't, like I don't know publicly.
Not to his recollection.
Not in Pittsburgh, from what my understanding. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Not to his recollection.
Well, so the Post Gazette did. I guess I don't know if you would call that get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? But the Post Gazette did produce an article. I believe was it on Friday?
Friday, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And there has been this whole like narrative trying to be built up, right? And this is how it happens, right? And this is kind of why we started One Hood Media, right? Because like mainstream media will start to create a narrative, and the narrative that's getting created now is black people are like ruining
the nightlife in Pittsburgh.
The nightlife in Pittsburgh, right? Like one
man. Yes.
And so basically now
First of all, let's
all you had to say.
Let's get into it. Okay.
Go ahead, Miracle. Go ahead.
It's mind-boggling to me
Yes.
that one woman
Yes.
just allegedly self-douching
Yes.
in public is creating all of this hysteria.
Yes.
When in
100%.
reality, it's a
regular night.
It's a regular night. It's an adult club. People are over 21.
Right.
It's there with consent. People do stuff at clubs all of the time.
Right.
People out there doing allegedly, lines of coke, shooting up
100%.
Roy,
Yeah, all that.
taking heroin in your places, and that is okay with you.
Yes.
But lo and behold, let somebody just bang their thighs, and next thing you know,
Right,
the world
right.
is ending.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. But be that as it may.
You don't think that was a little out of pocket?
No, I do not. They literally should have turned it into Shower Sunday.
Well,
and had a whole thing. They literally
Shower Sunday.
they should have been and they could have partnered. They could have done like STD testing, all type of stuff. It could have been like, hey, day party, Shower Sunday, come get your STDs and turn up.
But it's interesting.
It could have.
But just to kind
That's
of
no different than going to the walls to the Capitol with shit.
No, it's not. It's a pool in a pool party.
That makes it worse.
Stuff is already mingling.
Hey, Miracle.
Things are already mingling.
But I think just to kind of like emphasize your point, I mean, think about probably how many women have probably been like sexually assaulted in that club.
That's a fact.
Improperly touched in that club, pushed up on that club. And that's never a reason to close down these places, right? When it's like violence towards women. But like you said, a woman does one thing consensually, and all of a sudden it's this big ass conversation about now we can't have black people in no clubs.
A literal hate crime happened outside of a bar on the north side. A white supremacist stabbed a black man.
and killed him.
Delane Cameron, and no one said anything about
said a
shutting
word.
down those clubs. And what we
wasn't even like a week-long story.
When did that happen? Because I have no recollection.
Like right before Tree of Life.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And then one of the reasons why is nobody reported it like that. Nobody reported it as at Tequila Tequila Cowboy stabbing. They just said this North Shore stabbing, this North Side stabbing, and so that's one of the issues. And then with the Post-Gazette article this past weekend, you had the Black Music Festival.
Yes.
You also had Picklesburg, but you also had people saying that the Black Music Festival, nobody's talking about it, nobody's promoting it, and all of these media sites, nobody's talking about the festival.
Yes.
They're all pushing this Picklebirds thing. And part of the reason why Black businesses are being closed is one, media demonizes them. Two, there's not the investment. Three, the liquor board, which is racist and anti-Black, hits all of these Black businesses and closes them down. Then you have this over policing, and then you have community neighbors, once they realize that they're like at Pretty's, once they realize there's a Black-owned business, they then try to shut it down.
Right.
And so now we're forcing all of these people into the strip on the south side to go party, do whatever.
Right.
And we're mad that conflict is happening, when if you allow people to stay in their neighborhoods
Right.
And in their boroughs, they would have been fine.
Right. If there's actually investment in Black neighborhoods, if there's actually, we were allowed to really do the things in our neighborhood and have that support, then we wouldn't have to go to these different places. But just for reference, the Post-Gazette in Pittsburgh, and for those that are not from Pittsburgh, this is our principal mainstream newspaper, put an article out that said, did rap and hip hop music ruin Black nightlife in Pittsburgh? And the article has some jazz musicians on it. So the connotation that jazz was fine, whatever other Black music was fine.
That shit was protested then too.
I mean, that's a whole
There
other
would be
conversation.
no social loss if we destroyed the Hill District.
Right.
Is what county council was, city and county council was
100%,
saying.
right.
So you never allowed Black people to exist in this region without trying to steal from them, colonize them, and destroy them.
Absolutely. I just was at a event for the August Wilson House, and they were talking about how there was another bar, a place on the hill called Eddie's, that was this place where everybody went to, that was really an historical landmark that the city, he basically said the how rapid the city tore it down was amazing. The city tore it down right away, and that August Wilson's house was actually on the schedule from the city to be demolished as well.
Wow.
But it was, of course, shout out to his family. Paul Ellis and Dr. Kimberly Ellis and their mom Frida and other concerned citizens on the Hill came together to stop the city from demolishing it, and now it's an historical landmark. So again, it was all these attacks, whether it was gentrification, whether it was lack of funding. I remember it was like one Run DMC concert at one point in time, and somebody got a fight, and they actually like banned hip hop concerts in Pittsburgh for a number of years. And so, but obviously this is to inflame. We know, did rap and hip hop music ruin black nightclub in Pittsburgh? Absolutely not. I mean, because like not only that, but rap music is the number one music genre in the world. There's no club that you're going to go to that you're not going to hear some type of rap shit. You go to the country club, they probably going to put on Old Town Road with Billy Ray Cyrus. Let's stop. Come on, stop that. So they ended up changing the title, I guess, after folks like Miracle. I think you might have been the first. I jumped in, though. I jumped in, too. Miracle might have been the first to put it out there. But they changed it to, did rap and hip-hop music change black nightlife in Pittsburgh? I mean, come on.
For the better.
Of course it did. And, of course, like, culture changes it. The time changes it. Technology changes it. A number of things changes black nightlife. You know what I'm saying? But your initial intent to me was to continue this narrative that it's these black people, these ghetto, quote unquote, ratchet black people that come into the place and they ruin. And that's really what this club, is it the Foxtail?
Skybar.
Right, and Skybar, when they were closed down, they basically said in their statement, they basically was like,
we ain't letting you niggas
our
in.
clientele has deteriorated, therefore we have to get with our clientele, as if the South Side isn't already racist and isn't historically racist towards black people, and damn near the rite of passage of joining the Pittsburgh Steelers is to get arrested over there. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was just going to say, it's crazy to me to think how black people can't have fun without them reporting on how we're ruining nightlife. But if I go to Texas, I can't talk about how racism is ruining quality of life on a day-to-day basis.
Great point.
And if I go to Sesame Place, I can't even get a high five from Rosita, my nigga. Like, God damn,
like,
man.
bro.
What is going on? So just like you say, it's like our existence, it's always been, you know, this policing of just black bodies and black existence. You know what I'm saying? And wherever we are, if it was, you know, I mean, come on, there's a successful restaurant chain called Hooters, which is like, yo, we're gonna have these scantily dressed, you know, predominantly white women
never been to
serve
Hooters.
you chicken. I've never been either. You know,
Same.
Serve you chicken and wings and stuff. I mean, so come on, man. Obviously, it's not about this. You know what I'm saying? What is it really about? You know what I mean? Any final comments on
I hope everybody got COVID tests after that night.
COVID test, monkeypox. But my thing is,
I forgot about monkeypox.
there are legit ping pong shows. There are legit establishments where people travel.
so
No,
I
hold
don't-
on. People can do their Googles. They can travel. They
I'm lost.
travel to see what this girl did.
Okay.
at-
I put it all together now.
At this thing. So the idea that this is like unsafe or unsanitary is a lie. The idea that this is like the first thing that's ever happened is a lie. There are whole business models. And the idea that you said this is doing a nighttime economy when this is like a day party, again, it's just like very problematic.
Right.
And they brought Nelly, they brought rappers to
100%, yeah.
their location, so they're catering to a hip hop audience.
Yep.
And then they said, we help, you know, we're going to keep on supporting Mayor Gaines' initiative, but there was not a problem of safety in that video.
Right. Yes.
And that was, to me, the biggest problem, is that at the time where we're talking about Roe and fighting for bodily autonomy, to talk about a woman freely exercising her body as being something that is an issue around safety, I took umbrage with.
It's interesting because I just pulled up an article from 2018 that says Foxtail is a frat boy's wet dream. This is talking about how inside, and this was written Jordan Snowden. Do we know Jordan?
Jordan, I know.
I remember Jordan.
Wasn't the what's it called? The WikiLeaks person called Snowden?
Edward Snowden, yeah.
Yeah.
It says
Same person.
this is the article from 2018. It says inside, the blatant sexualization of women is like a slap in the face to any well woman. Bartenders, all women were dressed in see-through mesh tops and short shorts. Hostesses wore bralettes, bikini bottoms, fishnets, and high socks. So like
The
you
girls
already,
are beautiful. It's a very like.
I've never been.
Yes,
I
it's
know
already.
you know club, but I'm saying it's a very sexualized.
It says to the
place.
right. It says to. It's a huge neon sign to the right of the bar that says "Trust me, love me, F me." So it's like if that's already the like, you know what I'm saying? This is already what it is.
He's like, I need that sign in my house.
You know, I'm just saying, like this
Put
is
that on his door.
If this is already the atmosphere.
Sound like the place for smiles for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is kind of co-signing Miracle. If this is already what the atmosphere is,
Right.
Why would you
right.
be so
Absolutely.
enraged about this one incident?
Because what was your TED Talk on, Miracle?
Black joy.
Wow.
Radicalization and the policing of black joy.
Damn, black. And by the way, you should go watch that TED Talk. You know,
Yes.
you would be.
Yeah.
You might be number 2 million. I think it's maybe close to 2 million views.
Yeah, I mean,
But I've
you
been
know,
keeping my
shout out to
fake
Miracle.
names on social media so people can't find me.
Hey.
So we're.
I mean,
at
but they
the
say
end.
it like at the beginning of the
We
show.
had-
But you can't find
yeah.
me on social media though.
There
okay.
was mad stuff we had to talk about. We're at the end. So we want to go to our white pages.
Yes, our white pages that Miracle has, doesn't she?
Okay, I'm gonna pass it to you, Miracle. Did you want to talk a little bit about?
Pages hum.
That makes me laugh.
So don't worry. If you're offended by anything we said, it's nothing personal. And to prove the point, we have James Baldwin's Nothing Personal as our recommendation. It's one of his later works. You should read it. It's pretty cool, and I like it. And it's just, little stories, a little his writing,
Like some
the
anecdotes in that?
essays. James Baldwin's one of my favorite social cultural critics.
Amazing person.
And he wasn't always right in his thinking. Talked about how his thinking was flawed, but was always looking at this world and looking at race and gender and class. And it's a pretty cool person. So, well, I would think he was a pretty cool person. Never met him, but this is the book.
Yes.
Nothing Personal by James Baldwin.
All right.
So that is our white pages, and then our call to action. It's a lot happening.
Yes, it's too much happening this
weekend. We'll be traveling to New York.
They don't need
City.
to know where we going.
I mean, it's going to be on our social media.
They can find out afterwards.
But you already said it now.
I've already said it.
You already said it now.
Did I mess up?
Remember when it was
text
his
message exchange?
when it was his we don't talk about our personal matters.
That was personal. This is business because it might.
But what
be,
if somebody wants to catch a fade with us and now they know?
I mean, I'm sorry, hey, Miracle. I thought that it
What
was
if
like
NYPD's like as soon as they get off this plane?
I thought like we had to
Wreck-It
like
Ralph.
let folks know because it might be something going on in Pittsburgh and they might be like, "Where's One Hood at? How come One Hood ain't show up?"
And none of your
guess
fucking
what?
business, nigga.
But
Calm
no,
down.
there's a lot happening. Number one on this Friday.
What's this Friday?
This Friday is the Next Level Slam.
Oh,
my brother.
shit. Yeah.
The Next Level Slam, we had the concert last Friday, which was dope. This is a collaboration we're doing with Point Park's Pittsburgh Playhouse. And this Friday, we'll be doing our Next Level Slam, hosted by Michael Carey in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So if you want to be a part of the Slam, there are prizes, right? Can you talk about the prizes, Trouble?
There are cash prizes. First place is $250. Second place is $100. Third place is $50. Someone will drop the sign up link in the comments when you see this.
Absolutely.
And if you also just want to participate and watch the poets, you can actually purchase a discounted ticket with the code ATC22 if you're a non-drinker, and also if you're a minor, you'll get a half off ticket when you use that code at the ticket link.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right. And shout out to Alumni Theater Company,
Yes.
who is our partner on this Poetry Slam. And that's from 6 to 8, correct?
Uh-huh.
So Pittsburgh
before
Playhouse,
that-
downtown, 6 to 8. Right.
Before that, One Hood has a set at Deutschtown Music Festival.
Yes.
So come and see us at Deutschtown, and then go and see us at the Playhouse.
Yes.
And also take part in the Deutschtown Music Festival, which is happening all weekend,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And that, I think we're on the Paradise stage. What is it, like the Peace Unity?
Peace and Unity Community Stage.
Shout out to Paradise,
Yes.
who kind of curated that, one of our One Hood founders. And then also, if you're here in Pittsburgh on Saturday, the Sneaker Ball is happening.
Oh.
One Nation Mentoring's, annual Sneaker Ball. I'm always out of town. I damn, I can't. But it's gonna be lit. It's always lit. It's always paid. It might be sold out now, but if not, just check in. Shout out to KK One Nation. It's the 4th annual Sneaker Balls at Stage AE. It's this Saturday, and we will be holding it down
Like gravity.
in New York City
See what he does here?
at the UJC Summit. I'm sorry if I messed up. One of you had something else going on.
No, I didn't. No,
A
no,
little
no.
text thing. We're going.
I haven't put you on the
We're
right
going to
path,
support
whether you like it or not.
Michelle Kinney. The mother of Antoine Rose is one of the people who helped organize the summit with Rock Nation. And so we're going up to support. This was like one of the first like social justice summits. So we're going to support that. And so unfortunately we won't be at some of the, but we'll be there Friday.
Yes,
Next Level
indeed.
Slam, Georgetown Music Festival. Then we'll be out. Anything else happening this weekend?
Probably.
Did I mess your weekend?
No.
All right.
Probably, perhaps. But, also if you know any really cool food spots in New York,
Yeah. Holla at us. You know what I'm saying?
let us know.
I'm trying to take a trip to Queens. 'Cause this is one spot I want.
Particularly like black owned spots, you know what I'm saying, like that we can support. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, final comments?
Never lose sight.
Yes.
Stay off my timeline.
Drink water and have a good time.
Sometimes phones have systematic failures. right?
Sometimes. man.
Sometimes the text messages disappear. Support, let's, support our own businesses, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna change the narrative. That's what we do. This is One Hood Media. This week in White Supremacy. See y'all next week. Peace. One Hood. We also got a bunch of new merch coming, so check out the onehood.org. New merchandise. Get you some new merch. Are you? Welcome to the whitest house. Slave souls haunt the halls when the light is out. Except the blood of the poor and the wet they mouth. The last gasp of a world that is dying out. Welcome to the whitest house, where every room is a tomb that they lie about. Where you can put your filthy feet on the finest couch, and for the right amount, you can even buy it out.
That's the essence of your entire political identity. You might be a white supremacist.